also cool is that we've gotten some rain in Florida that we need it so desperately in so many other places. Anywhere from West Palm to Fort Lauderdale, we are 15, 16 inches below average. Miami is 6.5 inches or so below average. South Florida needs it. We also still need it into Tampa, even though we've gotten some healthy rain, and we'll continue to do that. The first coast there up towards Jacksonville, seeing a few showers coming in over the last 7 days too. We do stay wet here into Florida. 1 to 2, 2 to 3 inches of rain, and notice how the drought, it's still holding on strong into South Florida, Central Florida. It expanded from last week, but we have this train. I mean, come on, ride that train of moisture right across the state of Florida, and we have that boundary as well. So all of that and the daytime heating is going to give us that threat for storms. So the after dinner walk, which is so good. I really wish I did an after dinner walk. I need to get in on that. It's just so good, right, to kind of digest, and it's just nice to do it. Anyhow, 100%. Thank you. Showers and storms into South Florida around Lake Okeechobee. Then this is more energy coming down. That is separate. Remember, on the East Coast, we just have energy that's getting shoved south, and that cold air is getting shoved south. And you will see some cooler temperatures coming into northern and central Florida, some drier air masses. But into South Florida, we remain unsettled. But we need it, so we will take all the showers that we can get for us here, even into our Friday. More rain coming in for us, and there are your deficits. Look at Fort Lauderdale, nearly 16 inches below. Quick look here at Central Florida, Jordan. Notice we're going to see temperatures a little bit cooler there as we head into our Saturday.
Well, we had a massive cloud of dust swallowing up the Jim, Steph?
All right, Hurricane Katrina, one of the most destructive and deadliest hurricanes in U.S. history 20 years ago. Katrina making landfall on this day in southeast Florida as a Category 1 hurricane, intensifying as it moved into the Gulf.
That it did. A hurricane expert, Dr. Rick Knabb, was at the National Hurricane Center in Miami at the time. So listen to him as he recounts not only that first landfall, but what happened after.
Incredible when you think about that. Certainly being, I was down covering it, Steph. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
It was just ferocious in Fort Lauderdale, and it just kept growing and growing. Right. All right. So I wanted to give you guys an idea of Camille versus Katrina.
Size.
Jillian Bohanec drew this up for me. And again, this is where it came in. Pressures very similar. Surge very similar. Surge was bigger with a hurricane that came in as a Cat 3 versus a Cat 5. And that's what everyone kept saying. Jim, it's only going to be a 3, not a 5. This is a great example as to why you can't do that.
It's massive.
Steph, look at this. You could literally take this. Sorry, you were drawing at the same time. You could just saying out of beautiful Blairsville. All right, now I'm ready to point.
Now you're ready to point. All right, you got your arms are warmed up and ready to go.
I got the whole thing.
Can you reach it?
I can't. What do you got, 4-inch pumps on? Everyone said the other day, what is he, like 4'10"? And I said, no, Steph has good pumps. But I am.
You could wear some
only
too.
5'8".
Let's bring them back. Men used to wear heels all the time, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Let's bring them back.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm fine with my height. But there's the 30. You found like 31, 32 this morning.
31, 32 in the Arrowhead. 36 wind chill in Mount Mitchell.
Yeah, we have literally bookended October here with this beautiful air mass. And it's kind of, this is, when you think about it though, 10 degrees isn't like the end of the world in terms of below average, right?
20 degrees is pretty cold, though.
Why is it
average,
like that?
I would say.
I'm going to let you explain the meteorology there.
On the coming down of the temperatures here?
Yes.
Well, there's clouds and rain, which are helping the situation.
Right.
What else are you alluding to besides cold air? Okay, I was like, what else are you alluding to?
Wet bulbing. So that really kind of gives us a little, but everything else is sunny.
Yeah.
Where we're below average, I mean, we're sunny and clear at night. And some of this may set record
low highs.
Or
cold highs.
There you go.
Record cold highs.
See, now you got me thinking it.
Now you got me backwards.
That's the colder temperature than that. Therefore, it becomes the new record if, in fact, that verifies.
Yes. From 1967. So you can tell how rare it is to actually see this. Notice our highs, 72,
this
74.
Is all beautiful.
Yeah.
Nobody can complain about this. Tonight, the core of the cold air moves into the eastern Corn Belt here, where we may see just simply record lows.
Yeah, we could. So as we get into tomorrow morning, Springfield, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, we're all going to be, look at this, 1910. We could break a record that's been standing since 1910.
Actually, yeah, there's only one 2000 plus 2015 record that we gotten through here.
But when you look at heat, they're all in the 2000 plus, which tells you that there is a changing climate.
Totally. Yeah, we've absolutely warmed up. There's no question about that. 80 at Raleigh, 79 Washington, 76 Boston. Nice seeing the core of the cold air kind of shift into New England. But it's also cold all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Look at that. Mobile.
Pensacola, 1918 was the last time we were down to 67. Mobile.
What happened 10 years ago?
In 2015.
There must have been a cold air mass.
What happened 10 years ago?
Well, yeah, weather-wise. 1927, a year before my dad was born, Chattanooga, Tennessee. We may not get there, but still, it's cold. So here's the deal. We've got a cold, dry air mass. Gets reinforced as we get into the early part of the weekend. And do you want this, though, on a Labor Day weekend?
No, you
it's
want
kind
it
of
to be
the
hot. It's the last weekend.
Summer.
Yes. The last
warmest
weekend.
water temperatures off of New England and the Great Lakes. You want to be able to enjoy that. But
yeah,
we're going to be cooling it off and through here. So once again, below average.
10 years ago, 2015, the last year that I was single. I met Omar in
Is that right?
March of 2016. Yeah.
And the world changed.
Yeah.
Aww.
That's a sad day, though.
Pull up a photo of the lovebirds.
Steph off the list.
Market, yeah.
Off the market.
Off the market.
Oh, that's brutal. I can still hear people
We can
crying
go
about
down this hole. Should we keep talking about it? All right,
let's walk, of like the State Puff Marshmallow Man.
Yeah,
this
when
is
that
like,
thing's coming by. What's interesting, too, is if you've seen it, it's not like you can see it coming like a wave on the ocean, on the beach.
Right.
It's a slow mover, and then it just hits you. And
those time lapses really move it along here.
Fast, yeah.
So let's talk about how these actually develop. And they develop in desert areas. It's dry and dusty in those areas.
Yeah, and you got to have like a widespread area of this dust as well, right? A lot for it to tap into. You get these thunderstorms that pop up, which we saw just yesterday. Everything gets uplifted in the air.
Yeah, you get that updraft, and what goes up?
Comes crashing down, and it creates a good wind push at the surface.
It does, and that can push well away from the thunderstorm, and that is the haboob. That is that wall of dust moving away from the thunderstorm. Of course, under the thunderstorm, you've got rain, so you don't have the dust, but you have the rain, and the dust can go as high as 10,000 feet.
You know what I'm thinking of is like anytime you've seen a rocket or a space shuttle launch.
Yeah.
When it goes, when everything pushes out.
That is good.
Right? So it's Mother Nature, pushing out a lot of that. And that dust can travel miles. Visibility can drop to almost, non-existent. You can't see it. So we ask people who are driving, this I-10 corridor gets threatened a lot. You got to maybe pull off on the side of the road.
Yeah. Turn your lights off is what is recommended to do so that you don't maybe make other people confused that are driving.
Right,
and then,
of course, if I can't see and your lights are, I'm following your lights.
You might be like, oh, I'm going to go.
You're going, I'm
and you might not know if that person's moving or not because of depth perception and whatnot. So you want to make sure that you're off the road safely somewhere. If you can, pull over. Never stop on the road.
Don't do it.
Get off.
Right. And you know what? We got another day with some, big, intense monsoonal energy. So we might see some more video of monsoon energy coming out of different locations. Jim?
Are we going to see more development in the tropics? That's the question, Jim. Are we done? Are we finished?
No, we're not done.